Garden's coming along good, June 11th. Looks like I'm going to have a few things this year. Hopefully I don't count on nothing until it's over with. Yes, sir. Onions are doing really good. These are sweet onions. Got to keep the dirt away from the bulbs, otherwise they become real small. Potatoes are doing really good. Tomatoes grow really quick. Kind of walk along, put the plants back in the cage a little bit. Missed a weed there. See weeds in my sleep. Ugh. Happy bird there. Guess what kind of bird that is? That is a cardinal. Here's my corn. It's coming along really good. That's all been hand weeded. Gotta have electrical fence around it. Don't want to get too close to that. Otherwise raccoons will eat it all up. Hello everyone, it's June 23rd. There is gnats all over the place. If you can hear them or not, good old gnats biting your face and arms and stuff. But I try to use some vanilla, spray a little vanilla on my arms, and it helps out. But anyway, I'll show you my garden a little bit here. Pumpkins are starting to do really good, starting to spread out. We had a heck of a rain last night, the 22nd. Several thunderstorms came through the area up in Wisconsin, Illinois, northern Illinois. But got some well-needed rain. It's been so dry here. This has been one of the worst garden seasons I've ever had. My tiller broke down on me. It's been drier than heck for probably 2-3 weeks here. I've had to water and water. But anyway, you gotta do what you can to keep your garden alive. You don't want to lose all the money spent on seed and time. Anyway, my cucumber plants are doing good. I got some squash in here, acorn and butternut. A lot of pied pumpkins, small pumpkins, big pumpkins, all different sizes. Here's some spearmint. I wish you could smell this. This stuff really takes off. It's amazing how fast this grows. But boy, that smells really good. Transplant a few of them. Look at that. That stuff really spreads really quick. I seen a weed hiding in here. Where'd you go, weed? Got him. Corn's hard to water. You gotta get in there and water each plant. It is hard to do that. I'm glad I don't gotta do that for a few days anyway. Yeah, looking good. Here's some milkweed. That puts off a really perfume smell to it. You can smell that for a long ways. That's got to be almost 5 feet tall. Good old milkweed. It's July 9th. Take a quick walk through my garden. Potatoes are starting to die back. Getting a lot of potatoes out of here. I've backed off on weeding. Weeds are just overtaking everything, but I'm getting ready to dig my onions. They're looking pretty good, if you can find them, but this shows you how fast these weeds grow. But I got some nice onions. I'll be pulling them pretty quick. Usually I pull them when the stalks start falling over. Peppers starting to come along pretty good. Getting some peppers down there. There's some nice ones there. Sweet bell peppers. Some of these are loaded. Got some carrots there. Some more over there if you can see them through the weeds, but trying to keep the weeds back on them. My green beans are blooming. Blue Lake bush beans. Won't be long. They're just starting to come on there. Little beetles, see how they do that? Eat all the foliage. That's fun. Yep, my beans are coming along pretty good. I have a lot of green beans. Got an ocean of pumpkins. Look at that, how the pumpkins spread out. That's just incredible how fast these grow. Walk you down here and show you some of my pumpkins. These things grow so fast. Here's some cucumbers. About ready to be picked there. Here's my large pumpkin patch. A lot of work went into this. Had to water there for a few weeks and hoe all this by hand. But hopefully I get a few out of here. Look at that, I even took the deer decoy over there. Apples up there. Starting to form there, a few of them. It's like a jungle in there, look at that. Bet the raccoons will have fun in there. I plant this in like the second or third week of April. You plant it any later, the bugs will come and eat all the silks off. Unless you spray pesticides or something. But it looks like it's doing pretty good. Looks like it got germinated. Or pollinated, whatever you want to call it. Probably be another week. I'll be pulling ears off that. You can see all the pollen's coming off there. Pollen comes down onto the silks there, the brown part sticking up off the ear, and pollinates each one of them little strands of silk. Pretty cool how that works. But anyway, I just try to plant so I can avoid pesticides and all that. But there it is, there's my corn, doing good. If this light quits blinking, it means my fence is off and all my corn gets wiped out one night. That's all it takes for these raccoons. Sometimes they'll come in and test it, but it takes like one night and they'll wipe out my whole corn patch. So it's very important I keep that light going, check it all the time. Always like free range and chickens. You can see they're getting a lot of grass and bugs. A lot of vitamins and that, letting them free range. Eating the flour. That good, buddy? They'll eat anything they can eat. Anything they can find just about. You can see how they eat a lot of grass. All right, just wanted to show you my garden real quick here. July 9th. Hello everyone, it's July 17th today. I'm out here harvesting my onions. Getting a few nice ones. Weeds are overtaking everything. Just look at all the weeds. Can't even find my onions. We've had a lot of rain. I backed off of weeding because the onions are pretty much done. But the weeds have just overtaken everything. It's just amazing how fast these weeds grow. But getting some pretty nice onions out of there. Pretty good size onion there. About the size of your hand. These are all sweet onions. But the job is trying to find them. Anyway, a couple nice onions there. Heck yeah, everything seems to be ready at once. I got green beans ready. My onions are ready. There you go. Here's my peppers. Getting a lot of them. Nice big ones there. Lots of them. If I can find them down. Oh, that's a nice one there. Heck yes. California Wonder bell peppers. Show you my green beans. My sweet corn's ready. Green beans are getting there. See that? Heck yes. Blue Lake bush beans. They're loaded. I didn't think I was going to have any beans earlier on. Got a lot of apples coming on. This here is an early variety. I don't know what the heck they use these for, but they're kind of dry tasting. That's a July 17th. That tree is literally loaded with them. These are Johnson apples. Look at how loaded that tree is. I planted these probably, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. These here are Macintosh. These are ready in the fall. And these here, I think, are Red Delicious. Loaded. I'm going to show you my tomatoes are just starting. Right there, my first tomato. Yep, they're just starting. There's another one down in there. Where you at? There it is. Plants are doing really good. They're probably almost 4 or 5 feet tall right now. It's July 18th, out here picking corn. A lot of it's ready and a lot of it's not. I'll show you what it looks like here. This is a bicolor corn. Really nice looking corn there. Yeah, you run a hotline, keep out the raccoons, and then you got that. Some mice damage. Got probably a dozen of them. This goes to show you cannot stop everything. There's always something attacking your garden. Some, see, that's not ready either. See, the silk there is just starting to turn brown. Kind of a smaller, narrower ear. That's what the mice do to your corn. I got feral cats around here everywhere, but they must be getting fed too well. Just look at that. Not a ton of it, but enough to cause a concern. There's one that started to go at it. Here's an ear here. Looks, yeah, that's a nice ear there. Size of that ear. That is a big ear of corn there. Get in here and get it for the mice, get it, or something else. Right there, good old Illinois sweet corn. No bug bites. Well, there you have it. You work your butt off hoeing, hand weeding, put electrical fence up, keep the raccoons out, you water, and still you get hit by something like mice. Unbelievable. It's the first time I've ever seen it on my corn, so first time for everything. I'm going to show you today how I do my sweet corn. Got a few smaller ears there left over, but got a piece of a 2x4. Found a 16 petty nail. I think that's what that is up through that. Put that in a pan. I got a roasting pan there. Just stick that cob on there. I usually heat my corn maybe 5 minutes. Then I put it in cool water. And then once the cobs cool down, they go on this nail pretty easy. And I got my tools there. Not sure what this is called, but I call it just a corn cutting tool. It's got split in the center there. So that'll adjust to the size of the cob. It's pretty cool, pretty neat invention. See how that'll expand. Anyway, you just put that over the cob like that. Put a hand on each side of it and just go right down and cuts it all off even. See that? Nice cucumber there. I don't eat them. I usually just feed them my chickens. That's a nice one. If I could reach it. Not sure what type of cucumber these are. I just throw different varieties in. Mainly the chickens get to eat them. Look at that there. Them are butternut squash. Butternut squash right there. There's a couple more of them. You can see a couple more cucumbers. Yep, my chickens are gonna have a treat tonight. It's August 4th today. It's been humid. Got some milkweed here in front of me. It's pretty neat. How it makes them pods and they go to seed. I think I made this maybe 15 years ago. Got some lights on it. It's made out of old fence posts. But I planted some resurrection lilies there, and one came up. That's pretty neat. If you don't know what a resurrection lily is, it's like a tulip bulb. Comes up in the spring. It's a real like a lot of leafy plant, like bush. Doesn't put out any flowers, and it dies back, and then months later flowers come out. It's like one stem, no leaves. That's pretty cool there, I thought, in front of the cross. Here's another thing that likes your corn and about anything in your garden. Some old beetles there. Today is August 12th. Almost 7:30 here in the evening. Tomatoes are getting ready. Vines are dying back. A lot of weeds coming up. These tomatoes get like a leaf spot or something. I don't know what they call that. But I still get a lot of tomatoes. I gotta get out here and get a picking. All these look pretty good. Here's a nice one here. Nice big tomato. Celebrity. Gonna have a lot of them. There's a lot of them in there. We have a lot of tomatoes. If I get some bad ones, the chickens will eat them, so it's a win-win. A lot of my pumpkins didn't do very good. We've had a lot of rain. It's killed a lot of the vines. As you can see, a lot of the vines are dying. Not very many pumpkins. A few small ones here. It's August 12th. Here's my pumpkin patch here, my lower. This is where I plant all my large ones. Barely any pumpkins here at all. I got a couple on the edge here. A couple there, but they should be all through there, and I don't see anything. A few small ones that the bugs ate up, but it's pretty sad. All the hard work, you know, I had a hand hoe because my tillers were down, but there's what I got for my return. A bunch of vines. We've had so much rain and stuff. I think that's affected them. I don't know what happened, but there's one there kind of deflated. Anyway, not too good. Not very good. And then I got some Atlantic Giant down here I planted. Them seem to do okay. Gardening's hard. You don't know what you can expect from year to year. That's why you get it when the getting's good. Put it up. There's a nice Atlantic Giant there. There's a few here and there. Not too many. But not going to be a good year for pumpkins for me. Here's my Rose of Sharon bush. It's doing really good. Had a little bit of a die off. It's August 13th here today. It's like 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm out here getting ready to pick my tomatoes, or I've been picking them. The plants look a little rough. They got a lot of that leaf wilt or whatever the heck they get every year. My plants get it every year, but they still produce a lot of tomatoes. Got a lot of nice ones right there. Good sized tomatoes. Take them in the house, let them ripen them up before I process them. Surrounded in a jungle of tomatoes. There's a lot of coming on there. Look at them in there. Look at all them tomatoes. Mainly the leaves help protect the sun from giving them sunburn. But a lot of them I just feed to my chickens. But I always get a heck of a lot of tomatoes no matter what happens. Here's some nice ones here. Nice celebrity tomatoes. I mean, them things are... There's some really nice tomatoes. But plants are just loaded. Big tomatoes, small tomatoes. Here a tomato, there a tomato. Tomatoes everywhere. There it is. I picked 2 5-gallon pails full, probably about 20 minutes. They are just loaded. They don't look too great, but boy, they got the tomatoes on them. Yes, sir, that's what it's all about, growing your own vegetables, feeding yourself, and helping some other people along the way. So, heck yes, I'm going to go over and feed some of the bad ones to the chickens. I'll take you over there and show you. I'm going to interview some of these chickens, see what they think about the economy. See if I can get some response. What do you think about the gas prices here in Illinois? Too high? Oh. Uh-oh, fight's going to break out. What do you think about the gas prices here in Illinois? No comment? What do you think about the food prices? September 2nd here today. Picking my late crop of green beans. I just got a short row of them. I just picked these the other day. It's amazing how fast these beans come on. Seems like every other 3 days. Look at all of them. This is a fall crop. I always try to plant a late one, but just a short row. Just about done with the garden. Got to dig potatoes yet and my carrots. There it is. Got a nice mess of fall green beans. These are Blue Lake bush beans. But really nice. No bug damage, or a little bit of bug damage. Not much at all. Really crisp. Snap right there. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Throw some potatoes in there. Some onions. Have a nice little meal. Anyway, here's my lower pumpkin patch. As you can see out there's hardly any pumpkins. I don't know what happened. There's just a couple here or there. My Atlantic Giants did all right. But there's just hardly any, a few on the ends. That's the way gardening is, you know. One year you do good, next year you do nothing. But see, there's just a couple pumpkins out through there, not very many at all. This new variety I got did pretty good. They're smaller, though I thought they would be bigger. I have a pretty pumpkin. They're kind of small. Yeah, I'm going to have a few of them. My Atlantic Giants did pretty good. There's a few of them all hidden away. Wow.